For more than 6 decades, donors have helped St. Luke's meet families at every chapter of life. Beginnings, milestones, challenges, and beyond. All this because people believe in the expert, hope-filled mission of St. Luke's.
When I came here for my first visit, the warmth that everyone interacted with each other, the kindness, the friendliness was palpable, tangible, and it was different.
It starts with the foundation of excellent clinical care that's both broad and deep.
It's a culture of innovation. It's a culture of excellence, not only for our own patients, but for people from around the country.
And through the philanthropic work of St. Luke's Foundation, that mission finds its tangible support, becoming better, more skilled, and able to treat more patients.
Our goal is to make sure that no matter how complex or simple the problem is, that a patient never has to leave this area to seek care.
This is about us offering you the most cutting-edge therapies as early as possible, while we also learn how to generate the evidence for those pathways, for those processes, for those therapies.
That promise still guides every gift today to receive, manage, and invest generosity into programs that improve care, expand training, and accelerate discovery so patients and families benefit for years to come. Today, that same philanthropic spirit powers progress across St. Luke's, especially in the 3 areas our founders insisted would matter most. Excellence is a culture built by people who believe in St. Luke's values and purpose, because every moment deserves exceptional care.
People don't come here to work to be average. People come here to work and know that they're supposed to be the best. The Heart Institute in St. Luke's is more famous outside of the Kansas City area than inside it. You travel nationally, you go to meetings, you talk to people, your colleagues around the country. They know about St. Luke's, they know about the Mid-America Heart Institute and all the cutting edge and state-of-the-art work that we're doing. Through our benefactors at the foundation, we've been able to create new programs, new positions, participate in research, attend national meetings, educate our young residents and fellows that we wouldn't otherwise be able to do without philanthropic support.
Gifts like these fund projects and build confidence. They show our staff what's possible when a community stands behind them. Discovery happens when clinicians have the support and passion of their benefactors. These endeavors begin with philanthropy.
A foundation provides what I believe is the crown jewel of the cardiovascular service line, which is the Clinical Scholars Program. And what we have here with the Clinical Scholars Program is profoundly unique. And I've been at other academic ivory tower type places like Mass General and Northwestern, so I've seen how it's done other places. I think of foundation dollars like seed money. This also allows us to attract some of the brightest minds across the country and across our city, that we can say, hey, look, we're gonna give you this time. Don't worry about how to pay for it right now. We just want you to come here and join our team because we believe in you.
Initial funding for a trial or study can be the spark that attracts a larger sponsorship, multiplying impact far beyond the first gift.
A number of our scholars have gone on to be fully funded. When we go to these international meetings and we get on these big stages, which many of us have done, it shows the world that some really cutting edge activities in research and patient care are happening right here in Kansas City at St. Luke's.
Great care tomorrow depends on the training we invest in today. For decades, St. Luke's has helped educate physicians, nurses, and specialists while preparing them to serve this community with skill and heart.
It's the lifeblood of what we do in medicine. It allows us to continue advancing knowledge, advancing care. It allows us to continue to provide access to care. It allows us to also give back to, again, the next generation of leaders in my specific area, neurosciences, but in clinical care in general.
When donors invest in education, talent stays here. Clinical expertise grows here, and patients find hope here.
How you do anything is how you do everything, and so that commitment to excellence in everything that you do, every little interaction, every big interaction, is critically important. Today's medical environment is very challenging. There's more costs, decreased reimbursement, more demand, trying to solve all of those things. It's a hard nut to crack per se, but the support from our gracious donors allows us to have the time, the effort, and the resources in order to solve those problems.
For more than half a century, St. Luke's Foundation has supported our community, created a culture of generosity, and established a foundation for the future.
They have been pioneering innovation like this from the early days of cardiovascular disease intervention. From angioplasty to advanced imaging, we have the most advanced PET imaging program here in the world, right here in Kansas City. And we've been doing this for a decade plus. This is just part of our DNA. And without foundation, without the donors, it would be a lot harder to say what makes us distinguishable from the rest in the region.
And because we've grown with Kansas City, support for St. Luke stays here, improving care for neighbors, friends, coworkers, and family. Our founders built St. Luke's Foundation to last, so every generation could move care forward, accelerating research, strengthening excellence, and training those who continue to care for Kansas City. If you're excited by what St. Luke's has already accomplished, imagine what comes next.